We are back with their MLB The Show 23 Ribbon Challenge with the Toronto Blue Jays. Now, the Blue Jays, they were knocked out in the first round of the 2023 MLB playoffs by the Minnesota Twins. Now, maybe the Minnesota Twins just played better, or the Blue Jays were downright horrendous. But anyway, back to the goal of this video. My job is to take over this Toronto Blue Jays team, who is consisted of Whit Merrifield, George Springer. They got Jose Berrios and Kevin Gausman in that rotation. Alek Manoah's on the team as well. Also the young guns in Guerrero Jr. and Bo Bichette, and try to maneuver, make some trades, maybe sign some free agents in the free agency pool, and try to get them past the first round of the playoffs. Leave a like, subscribe, turn your notifications on, stop missing posts. You can check the description below for links to our channels to check out. But also, one more thing about this, nobody is safe in this rebuild. Just want to point it out. Let's get into it. Let's take a look at this Toronto Blue Jays lineup. They got Whit Merrifield, Kevin Kiermaier, Bo Bichette, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at the first base spot, George Springer, Danny Jansen, Brandon Belt, Davis Schneider, and Matt Chapman, along with Alejandro Kirk, Dalton Varsho, Kayvon Biggio, Santiago Espinal, and then there is our lineup. Now over to the rotation we go. You got Kevin Gausman, as I said, as well as Jose Berrios at your top rotation, with Chris Bassett, Yosei Kikuchi, and then Alek Manoah. Bullpen, you got Raijun Hu, Chad Green, Tim Meza, Yimi Garcia, Trevor Richards, Eric Swanson, Zach Pop, and then Jordan Romano as your closer. So once again, I told you nobody was safe, as I could move Kevin Gausman to get a better guy. I could move Bo Bichette and Guerrero to get some better guys, but we'll have to find out. I just want to say right now, sorry for the noise back there in the back, or the background noise. Just want to say that right now. Anyway, we're picking up Jose Ramirez from the Guardians in exchange for Matt Chapman, Wes Parsons, and Peyton Williams. He's like really the only guy I really wanted out of all the third basemans we can get, and he can play three other positions, so I like this a lot. And I think we're going to end up keeping Bo Bichette at shortstop and also keeping Vladimir Guerrero at first base. So that gives us another power bat in that lineup. We're throwing Brandon Belt. Yep, Brandon Belt and Whit Merrifield, two veterans, are getting shipped off to the Yankees in exchange for Gleyber Torres. Gleyber Torres is going to be our second baseman. And our infield is now set besides catcher, as we have Bo Bichette at shortstop, third base is Jose Ramirez, second base will be Gleyber Torres, and first base will be Vladdy Jr. Picking up another player from one of our rivals in Jose Siri, center fielder from the Rays, in exchange for Dalton Varsho, Tanner Morris, and Gabriel Ponce. I tried to get both of them, Josh Lowe as well. We could come back and get Josh Lowe, as I wanted to take both of their center fielders away, but we can only pick up Jose Siri. Hopefully he can give us some decent stats. I mean, hasn't really done much besides his average with Houston, but hopefully he can have a decent season with us. Massive, massive trade. I'm taking away the team that defeated the Blue Jays in the playoffs this past year, center fielder and Byron Buxton. I'm taking away Sonny Gray and Pablo Lopez from them in exchange for Kevin Kiermaier, Kevin Gausman, and Santiago Espinal. Now, I am giving them Kevin Gausman for the price of two good starting pitchers, but I think it's worth it. Giving up Kevin Gausman is $22 million. Picking up that money from the Twins, I think it's worth it. I mean, a welcome team, Byron Buxton, Sonny Gray, and Pablo Lopez. Let's go. Picking up another rival from the Rays, and it's Randy Arozarena. Let's go. Hopefully he can do some hitting for us. I mean, can you put up what you did in your rookie year, please? Come on. Let's go, Randy Arozarena. Do it on the Blue Jays. We're trading George Springer's contract and two prospects in exchange for him. Let's go. Welcome team, Randy Arozarena. He's going to be our starting left fielder. And we're going to have Buxton out there and also Jose Siri as well, probably. Or we can go pick up a right fielder. I don't know, but welcome team, Randy Arozarena. Moving Davis Schneider, Mitch White, and Dylan Rock to the Dodgers in exchange for James Outman. He's going to be that lefty bat for us, and he is going to play right field alongside Byron Buxton and Randy Rosarena. I know, you guys are probably going to put in the comments, this guy only gets Jonah Heim as his catcher in rebuilds. Well, in this particular one, I have all righties practically in my lineup, so I need a switch hitting catcher. So I try to get people that I haven't got in like rebuilds in the past, but there's so many people that I consistently like want and fit the bill for each team that I end up getting the same guys in multiple rebuilds. So I'm sorry guys if you guys think that's boring, but I try to get other catchers, and he's really the only switch hitting catcher out there. I think there was the guy on Tom Murphy's a switch hitting catcher, I believe too, as we can go look right now. Cal Raleigh, I believe Cal Raleigh is, which we can go get Cal Raleigh right now, which, I mean, to be honest, I'll go get Cal Raleigh right here. I'm making a trade, and I'm picking up Jonah Heim, Nathan Eovaldi, and Will Smith in exchange for Kevin Biggio, Philip Clark, and Alek Manoah. I'm bringing in a lefty pitcher and Blake Snell from the Padres in exchange for Jose Barrios, Alejandro Kirk, and Zach Pop. Now, I know I've had Blake Snell in the Rays rebuild, but I brought him back to the Rays. So, I mean, that was only right. But for this one, he's really the only lefty pitcher I feel like that fits this rotation, as I have 3 starting caliber guys. We are ace, but I think Snell is going to end up being our ace. And behind him will be Pablo Lopez, Sonny Gray, and then Eovaldi. And then we also have Chris Bassett, Yosei Kikuchi, and Hyjin Ryu to move. And that's like at least $52 million right there that we can move away and open up the door for some bullpen pitchers. So we'll figure out who our 5th guy is after we make this trade. But welcome team, Blake Snell, you're coming to Canada. Our 5th guy will be from the Dodgers, and it's going to be Walker Buehler in exchange for Chris Bassett's $21 million contract. Trevor Richards and Zach Britton are 2 guys that we're not going to use anyway. But giving off that cap space of Chris Bassett is huge. And we're sending it to the Dodgers, who don't even care about their cap, as they basically have spent $1.1 billion on Yamamoto, Glasnow, and Yamamoto, Ohtani, and Glasnow, and all the guys they've signed in free agency. So they don't even care about money, so this doesn't even affect them. But I'm sending them that contract, and maybe they can ship it off somewhere else. But I don't want any more, so we're taking Buehler. Let's go. Now, before we start making trades with the relievers, I'm not going to show you every single trade where we're going to do it with the relievers, but I'll show you like the main trades, like maybe the trade for our main closer, or maybe a couple trades, but I'm not going to show you everything, and then I'll just show you guys the finalized team before we start simming. Finally, I make a decent move for the bullpen. I practically already done all my moves for the bullpen, but we're picking up our closer in David Bednar from the Pirates in exchange for Ricky Tiedemann, Jordan Hicks, and Eric Swanson. I know I was talking about keeping Swanson, but the only way to make this deal was to move him, so we got to do what we got to do. And then to replace Swanson, I'm picking up 80 overall Adbert Alzolay. I don't think I've had him also in rebuilds. We're trading Genesis Cabrera, Rowan Wick, and Nate Pearson to the Cubs in exchange for him. Final move for the bullpen is we're picking up Taylor Rogers from the Giants in exchange for Chad Green, Adam Simber, and Ryan Jennings. Before we fix up our lineups and rotations, I'm going to show you guys our rankings. We are significantly improved from the beginning of the rebuild, as we are first ranked, 6th contact, 2nd powered, 1st pitching, 2nd defense, and 12th speed. That is our power rankings going into the season. So now let me show you guys the lineups and the rotations. Starting off with the rotation, we got Blake Snell, Sonny Gray, Nathan Eovaldi, Pablo Lopez, and then Walker Buehler. Then over to the bullpen, we got Brian Wu, Hunter Harvey, and Felix Castro at the long relievers. I believe I'm probably going to send him down anyway. Then we got Taylor Rogers, a middle relief pitcher, with Clay Holmes, Adbert Alzolay, and Gabe Spire. 2 lefties, 2 righties. And then we got Will Smith as a setup guy. Then we got Jordan Romano as our setup guy as well. And then you have David Bednar. And this guy we're going to end up sending down anyway. Then to the lineup we go. We got Rosarena, Gleyber Torres, Bo Bichette, Guerrero Jr., Buxton, Cal Raleigh, Jose Ramirez, Outman, and then Siri. Then we got Brian Andrews, Brian Anderson, Jonah Heim, Hunter Renfroe, and then got this center fielder who we signed, as well as this right fielder who we signed. And then we also have this right fielder and third baseman as well, which we're probably going to end up sending down a couple of those guys, but that is our team as of right now. And I'll start simming, and I'll catch you guys back at the end of the season, and hopefully we make it to the playoffs. We made it to the playoffs, and yes, we made it. We are the third seed, as you can look at the bracket. We're playing the Baltimore Orioles. Now the Yankees are playing their arch rival, the Tampa Bay Rays. They're the 4 seed, and Tampa's the 5 seed. Texas got the 1 seed, and Minnesota got the 2 seed. Then over in the NL, you got Miami as the 4 seed. Dodgers up with the 5 seed, surprisingly. You got Chicago at the 3 seed, Arizona at the 6 seed, and then San Diego and Atlanta got the 1 and 2 seed. Now let's go look at our lineup stats. I'm just going to go through it. Overall, not a bad year from everybody. I mean, look at it. I mean, I think our top 7 guys got above 20 or higher home runs. The highest was by, I believe, Buxton. Yeah, it was Buxton. Byron Buxton with 31. Guerrero with 30. Then over here, Cal Raleigh with 22 home runs. You got Guerrero Jr. with those stats. Brendan Donovan. And then that's, I believe, Benito, that prospect, 80 overall. Good signing by us as well. But I like this team. Team did pretty solid. Stat-wise, look through it one more time. Averages look all decent besides Brian Anderson. All of them are in the 200s to 300, which is fine. And on the bench, same goes there. Over the rotation we go. Snell could have had a better ERA, but is what it is. Got Bueller. Could have had a better ERA as well. Pablo Lopez, okay. Evaldi, and then we got Kenta Maeda. Over here we got Hunter Harvey. You got Sonny Gray. Get Taylor Rogers, Clay Holmes, Chris Stratton. Picked him up at the deadline. Excellent ERA. Sucks that he has 1 loss. Spire, Swanson, and then Bednar. So, me and Swanson, Bednar, our team didn't do that bad. We have some guys in the 5s and the 4s and the high 3s. But we made the playoffs, and we are the 3 seed, so hope we can take that with us. But we got to get past the first round in order to complete this, and I really want to. So let's go. Come on, Blake Snell. Beat Kyle Bradish. Here we go. And let's go. Come on. Walker Buehler versus John Means. And let's go. We did it. We have completed this rebuilding challenge. But let's not stop here. Let's go all in and try to win this World Series. Let's go. Here we go. We're going against the Twins. Come on, Pablo Lopez. Get your forward team. Let's go. Nathan Evaldi. Let's go. Kenta Maeda. Let's go. And we are on to the Division Series. And we're taking on... Actually, we're on the Championship Series. My bad. We're taking on the Texas Rangers. Here we go. Blake Snell versus DeGrom is an L. Walker Buehler versus Montgomery is a W. Pablo Lopez versus Dane Dunning is a W. Nathan Evaldi versus DeGrom. Evaldi's going against his former team. An L. Series is tied up. Come on, Maeda. Win it. And we lose. Come on, Blake Snell. And we lose. Dang it. We made it that far. But all in all, we did win. We did complete this challenge. I mean, didn't win the World Series. And, my goal always is to try to win that World Series. But this, crazy. We went 5-0 in the first 2 rounds. And then couldn't get it done here. Let's see who ends up winning the World Series for this rebuild. But I think we did fine. I mean, I had to make some trades at the deadline. Got Stratton, got Maeda, got Swanson back, and that sure did help. And Rangers did win it again as they swept the Dodgers, as you guys can see the bracket there. Let's go look at the awards. Tavares wins World Series MVP. Mitch Garver postseason MVP. Silver Slugger goes to Alvarez, Garcia, and Judge for the outfield. Seager wins it for the shortstop. Jose Ramirez wins it for third base. Let's go. Marcus Semien wins it for second base. Yandy Diaz wins it for first base. Guerrero comes in third place. Then catcher is the rookie catcher, I believe, from the Houston Astros, Yandy Diaz. Shohei Ohtani wins it for DH. Now on the Gold Glove, you got Judge, Buxton, and Outman were in the top 2 spots. Buxton wins it for center field, and then Randy Rosarena was in second place as Masataka Yoshida wins it for left field. Then Anthony Volpe for shortstop, DJ LeMahieu for third base. Second base goes to Jimenez. First base is Nathaniel Lowe. Jake Rogers wins it for catcher. Kenta Maeda wins it for pitcher. Let's go. Shohei Ohtani wins the Hank Aaron. Yandy Diaz wins the Rookie of the Year. Jason Foley wins Reliever of the Year. And Chris Stratton was in third place. And then batting title goes to Yandy Diaz. And the Cy Young goes to Jacob deGrom. Most valuable player goes to Corey Seager. That's going to do it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn your post notifications on. So I'm missing any posts. You can check the description below for links to channels to check out. Once again, I know I really wanted to win this World Series, but we did complete the challenge. So if you guys have already seen any of the other ones, we are now 3 for 3. We completed the Brewers one, and we also completed the other one we did as well. All lost train of thought. I don't even remember what the other team we did, but we've completed the last 2. And we also completed this one, so 3 for 3. Let's go. But I'd like to win the World Series in all of them, but we couldn't get it done today. But that does it. I'm Max Streaming. I'm out. Peace, and I'll see you in the next video.